Well, for the first time in Alabama history, several businesses were awarded medical marijuana licenses today, a major move in the cannabis industry here in Nixon. And I hear there are several types of licenses that were awarded. Can you break it down for us?
Absolutely, Kanisha. In total, 90 different companies applied across the state. But of those, only 21 were actually granted licenses. I spoke with the founder and director of Alabama Cannabis Industry Association. She helps me break down the differences between those licenses. Let's just dive right into it. The largest category of licenses granted today belongs to the integrated facility category. Shay Garrigan, founder of the Alabama Cannabis Industry Association, says this is the large license that everybody wants.
You can grow your own cannabis, you can process your own cannabis, and you're allowed up to five different retail locations in about 5 different counties that you can dispense your own product to.
The next type is the cultivator license. Just like a farmer cultivates their own crops, the same goes for growing cannabis.
You've got that cultivator that's going to be growing the medical cannabis.
Up next, there is the processor license, which is important in Alabama as only certain forms of medical marijuana are allowed to be legally consumed.
We don't have flower here in the state of Alabama, so it'll be having to be processed into one of the approved forms of the way that we can administer the medication.
The dispensary license is the license that gives businesses the right to sell directly to the consumer.
The dispensary operation is actually what is going to be able to serve the patient.
There's also a license for secure transport, from the actual cannabis itself to the money made from it.
They transport the products from the stores, like how the harvest has to get to the processor, how the packaging has to get to the retail dispensaries, how the money has to get to the bank.
Ending off with the category with the least amount of licenses granted being the state testing lab license. With only one license granted, this allows labs to process and test cannabis products that have been cultivated and processed at licensed facilities.
I just hope they're able to keep up with the amount of volume that's going to be produced here in the state.
Fox 54 will continue to stay up to date on all things medical marijuana related. As Garrigan says, we are making way in the right direction, but we still have more to go. For more information on those granted licenses and the differences between them, head on over to fox54.com.